Hello, audiophiles of the internet, and welcome once again to Audio 46, your headphone destination. My name is Franco, and today we have another product review for you, and this one is a fan favorite. We're going to be talking about the Fostex TH900 MK2. While you may be familiar with this headphone as it has had a lot of life since its original release, today I'm going to be unboxing and showing to you the new Pearl White Limited Edition color. Beyond the new paint job, these also feature a bit of a different sound thanks to what Fostex is calling the new anniversary tuning. Whether or not this is actually an improvement on what has come before is up to you, but I'm going to tell you what I think right now, so stick around because we're going to get into it. Let's talk headphones. If it weren't for the big sticker proclaiming that it is a limited edition right on the front, you would probably be confused taking a look at this box and thinking it was a mix-up, since the packaging is almost exactly identical to that of the last version, right down to displaying a photo of the previous color. Off the bat, you'll see that the packaging is pretty huge, and that's because there's room for not one, but two different boxes inside. The smaller box contains a very nice heavy-duty stand that will act as great storage and display for your premium headphones. Naturally, the bigger box contains your limited edition headphones themselves, as well as a detachable 7N grade OFC cable with duraluminum 1/4-inch connection. Once again, in terms of design, these are going to look nearly identical to the previous model, save of course for the new paint job. However, the new white color is actually reflective of some sophisticated craftsmanship here. The new color is the result of a custom Urushi lacquer that undergoes special treatment and sits atop a Japanese cherry birch housing. This is topped off with a tasteful gold Fostex logo etched on each ear cup that makes each pair feel handcrafted and truly one of a kind. The ear pads here are constructed of a protein leather that is made from eggshell membrane for maximum comfort, and they are totally successful in this regard. Despite the bulk overall of the housing, these fit very comfortably, and they actually feel much lighter than I thought they would just from looking at them. These fit really nicely on the head with very little adjustment needed, if any at all. These headphones are also just as impressive under the hood, featuring a neodymium magnetic circuit that is uniquely designed around a magnetic propulsion system. These feature 1.5 Tesla magnetic flux to allow for a much wider and more robust dynamic range than many of its other counterparts. These also feature a proprietary diaphragm for resolution that is fine, ultra-high sensitivity, and ultra-clear. One of the key differences here, if you're looking to justify this purchase, is not just the color, but the addition of what Fostex is calling the new anniversary tuning. These feature a slight adjustment in the sound signature to smooth out the low end, and overall just make the headphone a bit more focused. I'll get into that more in just a little bit. These are also a low impedance headphone coming in at just 25 ohms, but needless to say, for any of you out there who are seriously considering these, you are definitely going to want to pair these with a good amp to get the most out of them. It's also important to note that the cable here is a 1/4-inch end, so you will need an outboard device to connect to your favorite music player. Now onto the all-important sound. These headphones from Fostex really do punch above their weight when it comes to soundstage, especially being a closed-back headphone. Every track here features a great sense of separation and spaciousness, both between individual parts and at the outer layers at the top and bottom of the image. The stereo field is nice and wide, and layers are clean and distinct with a very accurate sense of weight and space, and effects like pans work brilliantly here. I spoke a little bit earlier here about some of the changes made to the sound with the anniversary tuning, most of them directed toward the low end, and I think that they are 100% successful here. The low end is clear, dynamic, and resonant in a way that rivals most other closed-back headphones. The driver here is fast, and it makes all the difference, delivering bass frequencies that are powerful, yet very articulate. The anniversary tuning really makes the case here for these limited editions, as the sub-bass presence is more pronounced in a way that keeps your tracks punchier and livelier this time around. The mid-range does feature a bit of a drop-off here in terms of sheer clarity, but there is still a great amount of detail to enhance your experience. Naturally, low mids will inherit a lot of that great character from some of the lower bass frequencies that I just mentioned, including a subtle lift that is achieved without dissolving into excessive warmth. As you move up to the higher mids, these are noticeably more recessed and take on a much airier and laid-back quality. Overall, the mids are somewhat understated, but they're very airy, they're very pleasant, and they don't come across as lacking. This is just kind of the unique character of the mid-range in these headphones. The highs here round out the sound signature very nicely with a good amount of lushness and some very nice resonance as well. That anniversary tuning has toned down some of the rough edges that existed at the extremes of the high register in the previous model, and this is definitely an improvement overall. High frequencies are more concentrated and forward pressed than the mids, but they still achieve that same kind of airy effect that fits well into the overall sonic picture and makes these a joy for listening to something like ambient soundscape. The Fostex TH900 MK2 is an already fantastic headphone that has only gotten better with this special limited edition release. This is a truly excellent model with terrific bass response, pleasant laid-back mids, and airy, resonant highs. If you didn't absolutely love the sound signature of these the first time around, then this new reissue may not be for you. But if you love the gorgeous new color and want a sound that is even tighter and more refined than the previous version, then you should absolutely look into getting these before they are gone. Alright guys, so what do you think? Do you like the originals? Do you plan on scooping these new ones up? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from our channel. And make sure you follow us on Instagram over at Audio46, and take a look at the contest that we are currently running to enter to win 500 free rewards points. If you like content like this, then go on over to our blogs and reviews over at audio46.com. Consider joining our mailing list for the best sales and deals sent directly to your inbox, and check out our latest Ask a Question feature that we have just applied to our website to get instant answers to anything you might want to know before you purchase. Lastly, if you happen to find yourself in New York City in the coming weeks, please feel free to drop into our brick and mortar store on 46th Street. We take your safety very seriously, and you can come try out all the gear that we have in our store for yourself. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Franco, once again with Audio46, your headphone destination, and I will see you all very soon.